We're so very excited and just grateful for the Cheez-It Bowl and the committee to select us to be able to stay home and in the state of Florida to play this game. And two storied programs, very explosive football teams, and for the opportunity for our group to be able to play one more game together for this season. Trying to go get our 10th win. Really proud of all the steps that our team has taken, and you work hard through the year, and these guys have responded throughout, and to now have an opportunity to play in such a great bowl game against a very explosive and talented Oklahoma team. And you're just really proud of our guys and the work that's gone into it, and excited about the experience that's ahead. We're going to continue to evaluate that as we go through the bowl practices. I know a couple of guys have already come out with statements of their availability, and it's things that we will continue to discuss. But I'm excited about the way the guys have been working, and how we'll continue to work leading up through our bowl prep. It's a great matchup. It's a great opportunity with two of the storied programs in all of college football history to be able to link up in a great game and a great place, great atmosphere. I'm glad we're being able to play here in our home state. But I mean, this Oklahoma team that we're playing has a lot of great players. They've recruited well over the years, and it's going to be a challenge for our guys. This is they've had some close contests throughout the season, but it's gonna be it's what you want towards the end of the year, and you work hard in a bowl game, or to earn a bowl game, and then to be able to have a matchup against a very talented team is something that I know our players are going to be excited about. The destination, for our fan base is great being in Orlando. We got so many great Seminoles, there throughout the state, but especially there in Orlando, for them to be able to come. It's going to be a wonderful atmosphere, and to be able to have these two programs matching up. I mean, it's definitely it's going to be one of the most exciting bowl games, I think, of this bowl season. Coming in, there'd been quite a bit of change around Florida State over the years prior to being able to come, and it was important that we set those values, and we really established an understanding for our players and what to expect. And because there had been different leaders, and with every leader is going to be different languages and different expectations. So trying to establish just that overall mindset of the willingness to work, being able to push to that standard of being your best day in and day out, and then being able to do that in all aspects, not just in one area, maybe on the field, but being able to carry that over into the weight room, into the training room, into the classroom, into the community, and in all things that you do, pushing yourself to that expectation. And it takes time to build trust. And obviously our first year coming in, we had another challenge with COVID, and not being around the guys, and just having to do a lot of that virtual, which was unique to itself. But I'm grateful for every step in the journey that we've had, and I think that even through those challenges, the experiences we've been able to gain confidence in, because like I tell our team, sometimes you have to go through what you need to prove you can get through. And we have proven that we could get through some of the adversity that showed up, and some of the unexpected bumps that we've had to face. But it's all about that continued growth, and but being able to be consistent and to have continuity, and for our players to now take ownership in that, and really help us accelerate that process, is a lot of things that we're seeing this year, and I'm really proud of them for all the work that they put in. Extremely talented quarterback, and you see the way that he's played this year. I mean, he just continues to get better. I mean, he is his vision, his arm talent, the things that he can do. Just has that natural playmaking ability that shows up throughout the course of the game. I think they do a great job in their offensive scheme, and trying to utilize their personnel with Coach Levy. I've known him and watched his teams over the years, and so this is going to be a very well coached team. And they got a great quarterback. They got some very talented, skilled players. They've been able to do some great things, there offensively throughout this season. And so, it's going to be a wonderful challenge for our defense. And I know those guys will be excited to go to work in our preparation. Well, it's something that I've put a lot of thought into, and trying to create a schedule that allow us to prepare, but also make sure that our focus right now is the personnel that's on our team that's currently there, and then continuing to build that through recruiting and whichever area, whether it's high school recruiting or the transfer portal, or continuing evaluation of trying to find those best fits for Florida State. And we're gonna be able to have our times put aside to for our bowl prep. And I've had many different models for depending which bowl we would go to, just to be able to implement that and to maximize all the time that we have for the coaching staff and our players to prepare ourselves to go play our best game. That is the objective. We get one more opportunity as a football team, and this has to be our best. And so, and I thought we got off to a great start this last week. We've got practice coming up this next weekend, and every one of them are going to count to putting us in the best position to go achieve our objective, and that's to be the best that we've played throughout the course of this season. And I believe our players are bought into that. Now we just got to go put in the work. And I think it's a great matchup. This is a team that that obviously has a great tradition and has been among the elite in college football over the last decade plus. And for us to some of the recruiting battles that we'll face, some of the things that we know this is going to be a game that's going to be well viewed, and to be able to play there in Orlando, I mean, it's great in all ways for us. And we're definitely excited about it. And we've taken a lot of positive steps as a football team this year, and now to be able to go against another very talented football team, and a great brand, a great logo. It will be a showcase game, and I know our guys are going to be excited to go put forth their best effort to put ourselves in a position to go be our best. And like I mentioned, that is our key focus as we end this season, and show that those continued steps of where we're going, to make sure we put our stamp on this year, and trying to go get that 10th win. Just continue to get better. I know it's a simple, it's a simple objective, but it's been our year objective. And each day that we go out there, to improve upon the experiences that we've had, to continue to make sure that in all things fundamentally, communication, the overall execution, that we grow from that. And I like the setup of kind of bowl practice, because we have some of those developmental days where there's not a whole lot of focus on the opponent. It's on the toughest opponent that we face, and that's ourselves. And it's just that's the great challenge that our guys have to overcome, is that even with a little bit of time, and you have that human nature that wants you to relax and to be able to just be able to go through it, but still to fight against yourself, to go push to be better than what you've been. And I thought we had a couple of really good days last week. We're gonna jump back into it here this next weekend, and continue to push in all areas whenever we get back on that field, just to get better as a team. And that's my commitment to our guys, is that I'm going to push them with every opportunity and every snap that we get to take on that practice field to go be our best. And I expect that same effort, and I've seen that up to this point, and just really, really proud of the work that our guys have done throughout the season. And it's what a great way and a great place to be able to finish the year with the opportunity there at the Cheez-It Bowl.
For more information, you can visit TULSAworld.com.